I mean, to be fair, we have gone pretty quickly. That's probably at least part of the reason. Infantry guns advance, excellent. Armor unit training. Okay, so the infantry guns is ahead of time, which we knew that would happen. Now we just need the infantry anti-tank weapon, which is going to be in 2 days. Then we can start getting the branch upgrade. It's going to be useful, and then we should be getting, well, branch upgrade there as well. Oh, that wouldn't be terrible. Airborne warfare research. We could actually get some of these bombs here as well. Hold on, that would increase the naval bomber off attack, hard to sea attack. Okay, yeah, we'll certainly take that one then. Okay, why don't we give a hand and destroy that unit? Because these two are out of supplies now. Still got plenty of descent to go through. I mean, it's going down slowly. Now, how's the problem in Burma? Still attacking that one. Troops are almost across the river. I'm moving all the troops down that way. We'll move more troops down south. See, we should be getting oil rigs. Not too many factories that will be built just now, but next month there's going to be another few. We lost that. Now we can get the infantry branch upgrades. Start researching that. We might as well research that one. Not that we're really using any on that list, but it doesn't really matter. There. Oh, naval bomber prototype, definitely something that we need. Flying boat. And probably medium bomber as well. We already have all the single engine stuff other than the carrier aircraft prototype, so yeah, that's at least a little bit less research that we need to do. We of course have found other stuff that we are building now then. Suppose we could start building another core here. I don't think there's an army that we can attach directly. No, not really. Let's make another army then. On this, on the, oh, okay. And then just to the main. Now we are missing a lot of generals here, so let's take a general that has very high skill. Skill level 4. Yeah, I think I'll promote you. Give you a skill level 2 general instead, and not as great. This one. Probably upgrade. And then assign you there. So some of these troops are not going to be all that useful immediately. Assign the skill level 3 over there, and for the army we'll assign the better one. Now then, that should free up some production to be working on the supply lines, quite frankly. We did get a little bit of supplies here now. Not a huge amount, of course, but a little bit. How's they can? Yeah, they have a few divisions around here. Once we grab that, still need to clear out the northern pocket there, but that's fine. Well, it's not really a pocket, is it? But still, need to clear out the area there. Probably send in another division across the river to speed things up a little bit. I need quite a bit in well, actually, I don't need quite a bit in reinforcements, but I'm gonna stick this number right now to see what it did increase a little bit. And now I'll probably lower it down there. Okay, that's ooh. One over there. Actually, I'm not gonna give you land lease. Stop dreaming about it. Now, how are pretty close there. We do need to bring in a lot of these cores now, because we have moved quite a distance. Move you down there. You over there. I might want to bring you down there, actually. Is there... Hold on, did we get the tank divisions here yet? No, but they are on the move. Somewhere. Currently over here. 128 industrial capacity in production. That's still most of our industrial capacity. Is good. Oh, they're having double battle now, so that's hurting them quite a bit. We are out of supplies here, that's not great. And over here we are defending, so we can't actually move any direction. He's from UK. That's actually a thing. There are some resources in India as well. Well, namely the manganese. And then... Remember, was there anything else around? No, over there. Over here there's a rubber, and then there's an oil refinery down there. More gold. In Kona. Over there, and more rubber. I don't know if there was anything else around here. I mean, Australia seems to have mass livestock and zinc. Ooh, that's actually not bad. And well, there's specific momentum stuff there. There's not that much more, unless... No, that's also the specific momentum stuff mostly. There be anything around industrial zones? Uranium would be over there. And copper down there. Bromide. More gold. Manganese. Okay, so UK has a lot of different materials in a lot of places, but we can probably grab some of them. Supplies production increased, excellent. Not that we necessarily need more supplies, but that will free up some industrial capacity for other stuff. Sooner or later. Now, let's have a look. The supply line, yeah, this is basically the bottleneck right now. We will increase this one as well, so Qatar needs to be brought to the top, I'm thinking, so put that to the top, and that to the top. That should increase the supply issue, or improve the supply situation down here quite significantly. Now we need a bit more reinforcement. 21st of June is when we get the first levels over there. The armor designs, let's actually have a look what we have. Previously we had, or last time that I checked, was KV4, now it's IS3. Okay, and the super, oh no, it was the super heavy that was KV4. And then IS3 over there, so it must have been IS2 before. Light tank is T100. And does the armor actually have T3885? Okay. And all the transports are as they are. Wait a minute, why? Oh, that doesn't actually have a name. Armored car BA64. Assault gun would be just assault gun, okay. And medium tank destroyer is SU-85. The regular one is just a no name. Okay, I mean, we got a decent bit of things that we could be producing. Not that we are producing. Now, we do have non-aggression pact with the Axis for the time being. Oh, right. Could be broken now, but we don't have enough troops on the border. We need 300% of their brigades along a common border, but we currently have 0.1. Oh, okay. Artillery Brigade, is that ahead of time? No, well, technically yes, but we can't get the next level anyway. Okay, so we're moving up there. We can probably move down this way. Make sure that we get troops on the border here. I mean, if we could cut off that one division and destroy it, that would be nice. Have some troops over there, which we probably take out. Like, one division is probably enough to clear out that area. I'm going to start destroying there. Medium artillery brigade. That's good. Get a bit more upgrades by the looks of it. We're still sinking some of the convoys. These troops. We still got these divisions here that we can probably also keep on moving down south. Right, so we destroyed stuff from Burma over there. So we should be getting there soon. You down that way. We got another division. We can deploy over there in Siam, which I'm not actually sure which way should we take the troops from there. But I suppose we'll find out. Also, we might want to. Yeah, we got a bit more armies. I mean, if we have a look at the total amount of troops, we got almost 3 million men in our army. Not a small amount. Of course, it's still less than Germans have by a long shot, and less than most of the Allied troops combined. But I mean, I haven't actually checked how much the United States has, but the British don't actually have a huge army. It's sizable, but it's probably about the same size as what I have, or smaller. So we've got two divisions here, and that's jungle, that would be mountains. Move up down there with at least one of the divisions. No, Soviets, I'm not going to give you anything. I need the industry myself, but I mean, the Soviets don't need to worry about much. They won't be able to. Actually, they are fighting here. Interesting. Very interesting. They've lost a little bit over there. British have some troops down there, but that's fine. We'll be advancing a fair bit around here, and they should be focusing more on us rather than the Soviets. Because fighting the Soviets is going to be rather difficult for their supply lines. At least that's what my gut tells me. Let's see, so that one's going down. We're going to get a few more factories here, and we should be getting the nuclear reactor by the end of the month. We get two more, at least one more light infantry division this month. Well, we give a bit of a support attack over there. These two divisions. High popularity. Supply production again. We'll need to cancel for the time being. There's only one more level remaining in that tech anyway. We did get this one. Why don't we do a bit of a ground attack there? I'm not going to do a full month. 2 days. Conserve some of the fuel. Wait, did I not? Oh, light cruiser armament is also ahead of time. Interesting. The light cruisers are basically up to date, but, well, not quite. But they could be. That's the only area in naval things that we have actually reached good. I mean, I suppose the transports are pretty good as well. Now, what are we? Military rations, right. Cancel that one. A little bit around here. Still plenty of troops that need to keep on moving. We are taking that one as well. We are attacking over there. We technically move one more division down here because this is more mountainous up here. Something Himalaya. Let's see, we are doing alright. Now, where is the Mountaineer Corps? It's still pretty far away. Why don't we redeploy that? Still sinking the convoys, which is excellent news for us. Not a huge amount of them, but every now and then. What I think I'll do is I'll actually set up some naval bombers to be produced again. And to be fair, we could produce more. Hey Mitch, how's it going? I'm just currently fighting the British in India and Malaya. Hold on, so that was third echelon, so it should be around here. Yeah, that is ahead of time. Let's cancel that. Sounds problematic. Ah, not at all, not at all. I am China. I am doing pretty good. Very good. Well, that's nice to hear. My cruiser armor is ahead of time now. Yep, it is. I have to cancel that research as well. But I mean, we still got plenty of research queued up. It's gonna take a long while before we get rid of all of that. But yeah, I decided to declare the war on my own because the Soviet Union lost the war against Germans, so we were no longer in a war. I decided that, hey, I'll declare war on the Allies. And now we're fighting mostly over here. I mean, the United States does hold some parts of the Philippines due to the previous war. And all that, but so far so good. We haven't lost any ships or anything like that. They haven't really done any landings. Well, the AI is not very good doing landings, for the most of the time. Let's see, we need more reinforcements, a bit less upgrades. Now, we could technically attack on that motorized division. Yeah, we'll send another division there. We can send another division up there. Because the terrain over here is not very good for fast movement. But once we get into India proper, it should be proving quite nicely. But yeah, I did destroy Japan in, well, actually last week. And I've played a fair bit in between the sessions when I had like 2 or 3 years from there. Considering that I started as a 6th province miner, I'm doing alright. To me in China, yeah, it is pretty big. It's pretty big. And I have almost as much factories as Germany does, despite Germany owning most of Europe. I've been industrializing quite heavily. Right, so they have... Oh, that's Nepal, isn't it? Yeah, Nepalian division over here. Or Nepalese. So if we can just push this semi-motorized division back, that would be nice. But is this semi... yeah, that's semi-motorized as well. We have some divisions here that could move. We'll probably give a support attack on that mountain province. widening the front a little bit, that's going to give them some penalties. And we destroyed the core that was over there. Now that might be a problem. Is there... There are roads over there, okay. Once we take that, we could basically cut that semi-motorized division out entirely, I think. Got 2 more divisions here that can probably move up a little bit. As well as another Mountaineer division here. Then we got the light infantry division here. We'll probably keep it as a mobile reserve here in case there's any rebellions and such that we need to suppress. Right, is there not much going on around here? We have been doing a little bit bombardment on that, but I think our planes are not doing that anymore. Nope. Fast armor construction, more morale for our armor, and they are faster to build. Excellent. I wonder, is that is probably the port that they are using for convoys, so let's go ahead and start bombarding the convoys there. If we can make sure that these people don't have any supplies here, then we might be able to destroy them. It's gonna take a while. We have another division here. Let's move up closer over there so we can cut the units off from, well, at least that division off from the rest of the China, oh, not China, India. Super heavy armored brigade advance, okay. Oh, we are sinking their convoys now, excellent. There's not much they can do about that. I mean, actually, there's nothing that they can do about that from there. I mean, sure enough, they could use the airfield down there if they really wanted to. I don't think they will. Now, we should technically increase the supply production a little bit, but on the other hand, we still have maximum stockpile, so we don't really need to worry about that. Diesel engine advances means that we can cancel that research for the time being. We could increase the tank destroyer level a little bit. We'd get the infantry support tanks, I suppose. Now, we are going to keep on moving this way. Although we might have some problems with supplies over here. Well, we should be getting the nuclear reactor soon. I mean, that's the thing. The United States does have nuclear bombs, and they did drop one in Germany. I think it was in Rostock or something. Sounds about right. They dropped a nuclear bomb over there, but they haven't dropped a second one so far. Oh, but the Germans are finally being pushed away from Scotland. Yeah, nukes. Hopefully they don't use one on me. Yeah, it is 1950. They dropped the first one in like 1948 or something, this run. And I'm pretty sure that the Germans have also developed the technology to do that. Not sure if they have actually built any of the nuclear reactors. Utilize that technology, but... because now the British are finally bringing in troops here that we need to fight. Meanwhile, let's actually have a look at the southern front. Just pushing forward. Be able to take the port there. Come on. Select a unit. Ah, plus auto-saving. Engine transport plane prototype. Oh, there's no one in there. Okay, I'll just grab the free real estate. I think I'll set this or start gathering another set of naval infantry right about here. Suppose I could assign it to the Northern Army, which is not actually all that north, but that's fine. Right, so 11 days and we get the nuclear reactor. We are going to get a little bit more infantry soon. We're going to get the entire naval infantry for this month. We don't have a commander for that. We might want to go through some of the older divisions here. might have a pretty experienced leader. So it doesn't look like any of these have. But you are pretty yeah, you're pretty decent. You've got bonuses on pretty much everything. The army is not necessarily good for landings. It has Hillfighter, Mountaineer. Engineer is not bad. Then defensive, offensive, Mountain Master. Yeah, that might have been better for a Mountaineer. A Mountaineer call, but yeah. Skill level is still pretty good. Now, how are we advancing here? We are advancing, that's for sure. We're sinking the enemy convoys one by one. Again, it's probably not enough to actually do any significant damage, but it's more of a nuisance for them. Sure enough, it's burning a little bit of fuel for us. But we still got almost full stockpiles of that as well. We've got some troops over here that we could move up. Oh right, these are the not actual divisions. But we could use them to protect these cities and such to free up some of the other units. Move into India. There. Oh right, there's another 2 divisions here that we could move up. Although, well, it does have 4 levels of infrastructure there, so they can actually move a fair bit of supplies through that. Speaking of which, we can get the supply transportation and throughput up again. And the pilot rescue. And we can probably queue up the basic education as well. Extra wide tank tracks. Yeah, that's a little bit ahead of time. Basically, if you research stuff that you're not supposed to, you'll get the penalty. Or before you're supposed to. Need to get another division down here, and then we can probably start defending the front there. Getting a lot of various productions up. I mean, especially the coal or energy production is doing pretty fine. There's the metal production, we still need to get that a bit higher. But we are working on it. Rare materials we're doing actually quite fine. Of course we are trading some from the Soviets, and since we are both communists, we don't actually trade money. We just, the hell, we're giving it for free. So that's nice. Yeah, considering that there's no real airbase for the enemy to use that would be able to nuke my main cities over here, I think we're safe from the nukes for the time being. I mean, they might be able to nuke Japan or something, but it's Japan. Increase the productions even further. We do have the 5 tank divisions in production, but that's gonna still take a while before they are ready. Partisan Russian. Wait, are we actually losing some supplies? By the looks of it, we are. We can increase the production a tiny bit. Now, we are winning that battle, most likely. Do we have the... We do have the close air support here. Can they reach that one? They could. On the other hand, I might as well try to advance here in the south as far as possible. Then cut north and encircle the troops over there. Extra reinforcements, but I'm gonna let that slide for now. Warship crew berthing. Another 2 divisions. On moving with these units. Are cutting them off, hopefully.